the price predictor index, which we publish at hotspotting.com.au. We're looking for areas that are showing growth. We're looking for the places where sales activity is rising, because these are the places where, all other things being equal, we are likely to see some price growth in the near future. We're also looking conversely for the places that are moving in the opposite direction, places where sales activity is dropping a lot, because these may well turn out to be danger markets, places to avoid, because when the rate of sale is dropping markedly, prices are likely to follow. But what about the places that sit in between those two places, the consistency markets? Seldom talked about, but there's a lot to be said for places that are highly consistent in all sorts of ways, but particularly in the number of sales that occur. And there are places like that, many places like that around Australia, where no matter what's going on in the wider market, whether there's a boom happening or whether there's some kind of downturn happening, there are locations, suburbs, where they just seem to achieve the same number of sales, or very similar number of sales, month after month, quarter after quarter, very consistent markets. So right now, where are the consistency places in Australia? Well, they exist all around the country. In each edition, in each quarterly edition of the Price Predictor Index, we make an award for what we call the nation's most consistent market. In our most recent newly published edition, the summer 2018 edition of the Price Predictor Index, we've given that award to Ulladulla in the Shoalhaven local government area in regional New South Wales. A remarkably consistent place. It seems that for the past 13 quarters, it's had very, very similar number of sales, around 50 to 55 sales in each of the past 13 quarters. So it's maintained consistency over more than 3 years. Places like that do also deliver pretty good price growth. In this location, for example, in the past 12 months, its median price has risen 15% to $510,000. Now, previous award winners in the previous edition, the spring 2017 edition of the Price Predictor Index, our award went to the town of Echuca in Victoria, which had also amazingly consistent sales rates, and it had just had an annual rise in its median price of 7%. The edition before that, the award went to the suburb of Sunbury up in the north of the Melbourne metropolitan area, and it had, as a result of its very consistent sales performance, just had a 10% annual increase in its median price. And in the Price Predictor Index report, the summer 2018 edition, we have on page 13 a summary of some of our thoughts about that, and including a table showing the growth rates for a couple of notably consistent markets in different parts of Australia. And it shows that not only is short-term price growth good in these places, but long-term they tend to be very, very steady performers, producing a very good rate of capital growth over a 10-year period. So it's one to look out for, the consistent markets. And if you want to learn more about that and where some of these places are located and the sort of prices that you pay in these places, get the summer 2018 edition of the Price Predictor Index on the hotspotting.com.au website. This is Ryder signing off for now. Talk to you again soon.